Okay, so this is what I do exactly.
Are you like hammered? You're like, I don't know what's happening today.
No, because when you come out, especially at nighttime, right? My routine is I take a shower, I come out, I brush my teeth. While I'm brushing my teeth, I have my towel wrapped around me and my robe on. But sometimes when you I have music,
wait.
So
What?
before
You have it over here.
You have
Yeah.
your towel and your robe. You know your robe is supposed to be.
no, this is a towel robe.
what's a towel robe?
It's supposed to dry your upper body. You put it on. You put
So
it on. It's
so
a
it
towel.
it
So
doesn't
it's a
dry your
midriff.
lower body.
It's a midriff.
A midriff?
Yeah,
no,
just
no,
stop-
it
just
goes.
stop- it stops at your belly button?
No, it goes. Fuck you. I don't have a tank top fucking robe. No, it goes up to my knees. Fucking asshole.
Yes.
Come on. Yo, welcome back. Titles are overrated. Episode 19.
Yeah.
You're
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
What season?
Season 2, baby.
There you go.
I love this song. Like, when it came out, I just wanted to have a car and bump it in my system because the
Yeah.
bass was so serious.
Did you end
Fifth grade
up doing
Riyad
it?
was like, yo, I want a car.
Fifth grade Riyad.
Fifth grade Riyad.
Third grade Riyad did want a car.
Nah, this wasn't in fifth grade. This was
Nah.
definitely
High
This is
school.
probably, maybe high school.
because I remember this beat.
I think this came out like 2001.
No, wait, it came in 2001. While Steven fact checks that, for those listening on YouTube,
It's Grindin by
Clips.
Clips and Pharrell. Shout out to Pharrell with the beatbox.
yeah, it's mad weird on YouTube. We're just here nodding our heads.
Just bopping our heads.
Yeah.
But that's how they know we're like playing bangers.
Yeah,
we should
sure.
put something on the bottom of the clips on YouTube. Like,
Release
we
date
are
was
playing.
2002.
Well, that's why we say it.
2002.
2002.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I was like, I'm in high school when this came out.
But we
Oh.
started high school, what, 03, I think?
Yeah, we saw high school at 3, so
So junior high
It
school.
was the summer
Junior
of
high school.
02.
Seventh grade
Good
Riyad.
summer.
Damn, this came out in junior high school. That's
no,
crazy.
damn. I thought it came out like in 2008.
I
No,
remember,
not
be-
8.
I remember being on the bus,
2000.
just blasting this. I'm like, man, this is fire.
A cheese bus?
No.
Cheese
Oh,
bus.
okay.
You took a cheese bus?
And I-
Damn, bro.
I don't think I
took
ever
one. I
taken
took
a
one
cheese
when
bus.
like elementary school. Like
I don't think I've ever been on a cheese
Me
bus,
neither.
only for trips.
Like trips.
I have.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been on a cheese bus when I went to Connecticut. Remember, I used to live.
You look like a cheese bus.
I look like a cheese bus. Wow.
Mad tall.
And yellow.
Yeah, sometimes you get yellow.
But I took a cheese bus when I lived out in Seymour, Connecticut for that year.
But
oh,
why?
were you in high school then?
Yeah,
No,
why
I
did
was
you?
in junior high school because 217 had kicked me out, and I couldn't graduate from 217.
Damn,
so
why did
I,
they kick you out for?
I had to go to Seymour Middle School. Too many suspensions. I used to be in the T building.
I was supposed to go to 217. We would have met before
Luckily-
Arif.
Luckily,
Yeah.
you didn't go because you probably get kicked out too.
Where we would have went to
Word, dude.
Seymour together.
And your parents have been so mad at you.
Word.
I took a
Right.
cheese bus to preschool and like kindergarten. And we fought every day. It was mayhem. Like
On the cheese bus?
it was crazy.
Damn.
Like me and my brother, like I remember like he would just be like, yo, one time he was telling my mom because we had like scratches and like she was like, what happened? He was like, I was trying to count to 20.
And I couldn't count to 20.
And he was like, they just wouldn't let me think. And he just started walling out. And I was like, we just fought all the time.
Wow.
Damn, I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad I never went on a cheese bus.
Yeah, I know, right? Me too.
School of Hard Knocks.
I can't remember much about the cheese bus. All I remember is
We were young though. Like
Because you sat in the front.
I got kicked out of preschool.
did I see it?
Did you bite somebody?
I don't remember.
No, we were stealing things.
Oh, stealing other kids' cookies? You look like a motherfucker that was stealing somebody's cookies.
my brother was coming back with like watches and shit. And I was like, yo, what'd you get? He's like, I just wanted to see if I can take it. That was the statement.
And I could.
Wait,
And we-
wait,
prove to
what
myself.
preschooler has a freaking watch?
It's like those little kid watches. You know,
Like
you know,
the fake ones. I thought
So,
it was like,
nah, it wasn't like a nice watch.
I
But
thought it was
we
like a
were coming
Rolex.
back with mad shit, and I was like, I think I was taking stuff from the school and
Mhm.
whatever, and then they were like, "Yo, you can't come back no more." And I was like, "All right."
oh, damn. Kicked out of preschool.
Kicked out.
It was under the 7 train. There was like a bunch of like Asian kids.
So you were stealing Asian
You
kids'
stealing
watches?
It was just the only one
So
that
you-
was there.
So
and
you
then-
basically started Asian hate.
nah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good moment in our. What's
Asian
up?
hate?
Asian hate?
No,
What?
we
Not
love, we
Asian
love
hate.
Asians.
I was just thinking
Oh my
about
God.
like junior
The
high
heyday
school.
of the hate.
No, please don't Asian hate or any hate against any race or nationality. That's fucked up. But what's some of your best moments in your life? Like if you guys could think back Or with the worst embarrassing moments is also a good one too.
Some of the best moments in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, we
The
had a
best
pretty
moments
good
are
weekend.
reliving.
There you go.
Reliving for me, I think. 'Cause I think we had spoken about this a while ago. I would want to relive all of my junior high school and high school like basketball games. Like that was the first time where I felt like if I really tried hard, I can be good at something. And like from start, I sucked really badly. But like by the time I got to high school, like I was on teams and I was on all-star games and I was doing really well and I loved everything about it. Like it was like I still like every once in a while I think back, I'm like, I love those games. So like I used to get so hyped. Like I used to have rituals. I used to do all these things that again, like it wasn't like I was a professional or anything like that, but like I loved it. I love playing.
Nice. I wish I
Rituals like
didn't even
11,
figure out about
Yeah.
marijuana in high school. I'd have probably been a really good baseball player.
or tennis. You were doing
I
tennis
was doing
back
tennis,
then.
yeah.
You actually played in a league?
Not in the league, in like the school. Like I was on a tennis team and
Oh,
I,
that's
I
nice.
made the baseball team, but then I found out about marijuana and I was like, yo, this is better than tennis. This is better than tennis. This is better than freaking baseball.
And it
I,
is.
yeah, I never even touched weed ever until like after I stopped playing basketball. Like it was just like that's when I was like, oh, I'll try it.
Oh no.
But playing, I never even wanted to. Like I was like, nah.
no.
That's why I never went to parties. I was never really drinking. I was like, yo, I just want to play ball.
Yeah.
I'll go to the Beacons, all over Queens. Summertime, I'll go as many parks as I possibly could. Like I was traveling to go. Like when I got caught cutting school in high school, it was like, what were you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm going to play basketball. They're like, fuck. I would have a basketball in my hand, and I'm like, I'm about to go to.
I'm gonna go shoot some hoops.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh.
oh, I'll go to this park because there would be parks. We knew which parks had people during the day. So the one on Queens Boulevard across the street from Queens Center Mall is a park there. Midday, all the people, like older kids, would come play. So we would cut school to go there. We would go to College Point to play some Italian kids, and then we would go all the way to on Hillside, that elementary school that's there on like 210, I think.
Oh
Is-
yeah.
that-
Oh yeah. On Hillside.
On Hillside,
yeah.
we would play there. Then on Jamaica Avenue, we would go. They have tournaments there too. Like so, we would go play all the
around,
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because like I wish I really got into. Like, I'm a big sports person, you guys know, right? I really wish I actually like got into sports and like started like playing sports more. But yeah, Mary Jane came into my life when I was in high school, and then after high school, I just stopped because I just got really paranoid after high school. I was like, yo, some shit's gonna happen to me. I don't know, man. I think we should stop this. So I was talking to myself
So you
because
fucked
no one
up.
else was around.
You know what's crazy? I remember, speaking of that, I remember we used to go out and actually play football. You remember? When we were younger, we used to go to the park. I think you were there too.
I was there for a football game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying that back back in the day, maybe like 233 or 23, 10 years ago, we would actually go to the park and play ball, or we actually like grab some people together and be like, yo, let's go play some football.
Now that I think about it, I think the first time I met Steven was at a playground.
Oh yeah, was he trying to do something to you?
No.
I don't know.
Pause.
I don't know what happens on playgrounds. I don't have kids.
No, I think we went to play ball. I think we were like, yo, I'm gonna go play basketball. You want to come?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we went. I think it was you, Jan.
Yeah,
somebody.
went to 133 probably, and we
okay.
played ball over
Yeah, I
there.
think that was the first time I met you. And then we went to your
Because
house
yeah,
after.
Arif was like, yo, I play ball. I was like, oh, word, we play too.
Yeah.
And I think Arif thought like I played every once in a while.
Nah, busting my ass probably. I can't remember. Like I have a selective memory, and like some things I just don't remember. I'm like I don't remember. I remember going to the park, but after that, I remember your house, and that was it. I don't remember the game.
Yeah, I don't remember the game.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, you definitely.
I was
tall.
trash.
Yeah,
I was trash.
I'm pretty sure I kept saying, "Yo, you're so tall. Do something."
Yeah, no, that was trash. I didn't play sports like that. Growing up.
You're like the Bengali 50 Cent.
Yeah, with
Oh,
the baseball throw.
The baseball
Yo, that was the
throw.
worst throw ever.
It was so bad, but everyone was like, nah, he was just selling crack when he was a baby.
Yeah, he had no practice. He had no dad to throw a ball.
What do they call sense in Bengal?
In Bengal.
In Bengali language.
Poisha.
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 So you
How you say
50 Poisha.
50
I'm
poishas.
50 Poisha.
I like it.
Wait, how do you say
Poisha 50.
How do you say 50?
It's always reversed.
Ponchash.
Say it now. Say it together.
Say slowly.
Why are you making us say it? Fucking guy over
Say
here.
slowly.
Ponchash Poisha.
Point. I can't say that.
Yeah.
Ponchash.
Mad
Portia.
P's. You double P.
I'm sure I'm
Portia.
saying it improperly because
Yeah.
there's a proper way to say it.
From now
I know-
on,
I know the
you're-
slang.
from now on, Maz's new name is 50 Posha.
50 Poshas.
50 Poshas. 50 Poshas.
And then you can make a song about like you have 50 Porsches. And then Riyad's gonna be like, yo, I want to be your friend.
I want to be like him.
So I could bump it in my car.
Yeah.
So you
Put
can,
this song in the
so you
car.
can scoop them up and go on dates together. Like, oh yeah,
50 Poshas.
definitely putting out tonight.
The song Scrubs came out because of Riyad.
I love that song.
I bet you do.
Do you know what that song's about?
He's just on the passenger side.
Yeah, he's just hauling.
No.
He's hauling from the.
I'm agreeing with them.
Oh, okay.
My favorite was when they came back with pigeons.
When someone's in my car, I put on the child lock so they can't get their windows down.
So they can't get out.
So they can't hang out the side of my car. I don't promote scrubs.
Wait, before you get you got like hold on one second. You open the door and you put the little child lock thing on there.
Wait, so
Yo, you
anytime anybody's in your car, you have the child lock on so they can't get out.
No, but he made it seem like it was an automatic thing. Now you gotta get out of the fucking car, open the door, look at the little ledge.
The window lock. Not
Oh, the
child
window lock.
I'm not trying to keep people in my car who don't want to be there.
I was just gonna say, can you imagine if Riyad's on a date for the first time and she's like, "Why is the door not opening?"
He's
like,
like,
the
it's
doorknob.
broken. It's
He
broken.
becomes Sonny from Bronx Tale. Now you can't leave.
You can't sleep. You can't sleep.
No, not
oh
that.
my god.
All right, so what era? Like what moment do you want to relive, Riyad?
What moment? I think we talked about this, like you said, and I was thinking about this when you guys brought up the topic. I think it would be the first time I went to the track in Florida. In
This makes
Homestead.
sense. This sounds very familiar.
Like but you can go back there. Like what's
I could and I want to, but it was just
So do it.
it was just the first
What's
time
stopping
that I
you?
went. It's just mad for,
That's your Florida's for.
and it's like right before the Keys, so it's south. But I do want to do that.
like
one day.
the Florida one?
Yeah.
Oh, the BMW one, the one that you went all the way down to Florida for?
No, that's when I was living in Florida. That's the first time I took my Supra to the track,
Oh, okay,
and yeah, it
that
was
makes
dope.
sense. Well,
But that's the only thing. Other than that, I couldn't really think of anything I would want to relive.
To relive.
I would probably want to relive vacations, like
Ooh, maybe
and
vacations.
like go on more vacation because anytime I went to a vacation, I'm talking like Mexico. I haven't been to like Europe or like China or
You
anything
should
like
try
that.
to
But
go
I'm just talking
a
about
Euro
like,
trip.
like the movie.
Just
I
like
do
the
want to go to
movie.
Amsterdam.
I do want to go to Amsterdam too,
Me too.
but
Next month.
and I want to see if it's true what they say.
It's not.
What do they say?
So
Everything
apparently
goes.
they say. So do you know how we find other people's accents? And like, well, I find other people's accents in Europe really attractive, right?
Really?
Yeah, like the UK girls or like Australian girls or
That's not Europe. Continue.
Irish. I'm going.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm going west. I'm going west. Yeah, let's keep going west.
Everything east.
I'll keep going east. Like
Got
it
it.
depends on where you're standing is where you're going. I'm just
No,
going.
it's-
I'm just going more
it's
to
still-
China area.
It's
Right,
true.
so it's-
the earth is round.
This is U.S. I'm going this way.
Got it.
Wait, but what is the theory that you want to prove?
So
if we sound sexy to
if
them,
we sound sexy to them,
Ooh.
especially
Nah, I seen the TikToks people. They were like, "Yo, what do you think of New York accents? Like American accents?" They were like, "Yo, they sound dumb."
no, but the problem is like anytime somebody in UK thinks about a American accent, they automatically go like south.
Ooh,
They automatically go like,
I think so.
I would
hey,
agree with
hey,
that.
You think
brother,
so?
what's going on?
That's
Yeah.
not south.
Like, that was my south accent.
It
Yo,
was- it was me.
shoot those motherfuckers.
Oh,
man.
yeah, shoot those motherfuckers down.
That was a bad one to do. I was doing my cool accent. You can shoot those motherfuckers down. Yeah, but especially New York accents, because like New York accents, like even though we say we don't have an accent, because this is the real USA right here.
Word.
Continue.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
Yeah, like I saw a TikTok and the girl's like, actually it was a dude. It was like say coffee.
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 Like,
Coffee.
Yeah, that's not how you say coffee.
How do you
It's
say coffee?
Coffee.
It's coffee.
Cafe.
Coffee. Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Seafy.
This is just like Steven's
We're
name
not
all over
shortening
again.
coffee.
Stefan.
Like yo, like I want a coffee.
It's alright. I say sandwich and not
But see,
sandwich.
There's difference
Sandwich.
between New York
Sandwich.
accent versus the rest of United States.
I mean,
Yeah, obviously.
but every
We're
area,
cool
like
as shit.
it's true.
if you
Facts.
talk to people like from like California, I can't stand the word hella ever. Like
Mm.
but that's a California thing.
Good to know.
It's
Yeah.
true. He said that hella long ago when I first
I
met
want
him.
to see. I want to see how many times you can slip
I actually
hella into
forgot
this
about that.
conversation.
Oh,
I
I'm
used to
pretty
say
sure
that
we
a
can
lot.
hella do it a lot.
You did it wrong.
I know.
Yeah,
I did it on purpose.
He's even madder now.
That's
Mad
hella,
whack.
At
that's
least
hella
say it.
funny.
At least say it the right way.
Yeah, so I would definitely say reliving vacations is definitely a good time. I want to relive my whole high school experience, but I don't want.
Would you?
But no, but I
That's
want
what I was
to be.
gonna say.
Jane. He misses Mary Jane.
But I want to be like a ghost looking in. I don't want to be doing the work. I just want to be looking at myself, be doing mad weird
But would
shit.
you be
in high
able to
school.
give yourself advice? Like,
Nah.
no. You just
Nah.
Like, you have to relive. Like, so I think the initial question was like, is it a moment in time
Yeah.
versus like an era? For me, it was the basketball because like I loved it. And there's times where I feel like a scumbag because there was this one time we made the playoffs. We were at the end. It's a double round elimination. We win that first championship game, and you had to play again. And me, like a dick, I had a date. So I told my stepdad, I'm like, nah, man, I gotta go, whatever. And he was mad, and I'm like, yo, but I don't want to tell the team. And he was like, nah, I got you, whatever.
Food poisoning.
And I went to this date, and it was like, so she went to, at the time I was in Bayside High School. She was in Martin Van Buren. She was going like somewhere to the city to see some play. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but in my brain I'm like, nah, I got mad games left. Like it's not a big deal. But now that I think of it, like I had to really think about it. I'm like, yo, that was the first time I had a chance to like win MVP of the league that year, and then win the championship. And that first game, I busted their ass. I was so like hyped, and I was like, I bet. But I don't know why, but I was like, nah, I need to do this because I in my brain I was like, I made a promise, like whatever, like I'll definitely be there. And I went, and I remember we took the train to the city, and she was with like her like theater group. I can't remember what it was, but I remember like I was standing there, and I wasn't even like talking to any of them, and I was like, this is dumb. Like the whole time I'm like, yo, this is mad dumb, and like every once in a while she'd talk to me, and I was like, all right, cool, like whatever. We get on the thing. I'm like, and like I'm somewhere in Midtown, and I just stop. I'm like, nah, I need to go home. I need to try to get to this game. But like, mind you, this is 2002, 2003. I took the bus all the way to like 179th Street.
Yeah,
and then take the bus all the way.
You take 179.
I had
then
to
take the 43
I did
all the way
to Belrose,
Yeah.
then get dressed, and then find a way to get to the game, which was in Bayside. And I was like, by the time that happened, like I came back. I remember I I showed up to the game late, and the rest of the team they lost by like 10 points, and I was like, and that season I averaged like 28 points a game.
Oh.
And I was just like, yo, my bad, guys. They're like, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, I had a date, and they were like, really? And then like I remember one of my friends was like, did you leave Smash? And I was like, no.
I left.
No.
I felt bad. I came back for you guys.
Oh man,
You're too late.
But yo, that we could circle back to this, but that brought up a question that I had. What is the craziest thing that you did for a girl that wasn't your girl? But we could circle back to that.
Yeah.
But
But back to my one moment.
yeah.
There was this game that I was playing, and like so my stepdad he was coaching this year, and then like he ended up having to like he went to rehab, and we didn't have a coach, so some random dude just showed up, and like this is the year after that team, so we had a really good team, and they broke the team up because they were like, yeah, because it was all our friends. So they broke the team up, and I was like, all right. Then they're like, all right. This dude was like, all right. He just randomly picked, and he was a little racist. He picked like all the black kids. He's like, all right, you're gonna be starting five. And they're like, nah. He should play. Like my brother was the point guard. I was there, and then I think Jan was on the team too. So they were like, these guys, and I remember I felt so offended, and I was like, yo, we can play, man. And he was like, all right, but in 5 minutes I'm taking you off. You don't play good. And I was like, all right, cool. We were like busting ass, but like we were playing our other friends from the other team. I think you guys met them before, but like just briefly. And then, the game went down to the wire. It was like 8 seconds left. We were down by 1, and like Jan was supposed to get the ball, and my brother brought the ball up. And I remember I felt so bad because he was wide open. He could shoot at the time. Like it wasn't like he was a bad shooter. And I think he thought about it. And I remember I asked for the ball, and I was like, yo, right here. And like he makes his face like that. I felt like I took his soul from him. And I remember I was like, ugh, but I felt bad. But I drove, and I put the floater up, and it was just like a movie. Like it felt like it was slow motion. I swear to God, man. Like my friend, like at the time, like my friend Rashad and Phil, who like he ended up becoming a cop. But anyway, cool kid.
Shout out to Phil.
He's in jail right now.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, that's a whole nother story. But like, yeah, they both jumped. It went up, and like I know the moment that it left my hand, they knew the game was over. I remember, and I hit, and the first thing I did was look at that coach. Like I was like, and he was like, all right, and I felt so good because it was just like just a weird time in my life, and I remember just like I don't remember how many points I had, nothing. I just remember that feeling of seeing them coming like at me, and I was like, nah, I gotta make this shit. And it was just like a floater that just hung in the air for so fucking long. And I remember like, I think that might have been like my own like true game winner at that level. Like I've shot a jump shot to win a game, but like in like an adult league, that was actually that was fun. But that moment right there was like, I remember I can like see the whole 8 seconds like in slow motion, and I was like, I love that moment.
It's a pretty cool moment.
Yeah.
And that's when I wish cell phones existed, because like, yo,
You
you know
could've
how hard.
recorded it.
Yeah, I recorded one game for my brother, and I was just like, yo, we need to do every game. You know how hard that shit was? Like to get the tapes, to get the handle, to get someone to hold it for you.
Yeah.
I tried getting my mom to hold it one time, and she was just yelling the whole time. It was just like, I was like,
On the
yo,
floor.
yeah, I was like, fuck it, man. But yeah,
You know what's crazy? That it's coming back. Like people are now using the night vision on, camcorders.
Even with the All-Star competition.
Yeah.
Right. Pascal Siakam from Toronto brought back a freaking camcorder from like back in the day, and I was like, yo, this is so dope.
it was like so inconvenient. I remember I recorded mad shit that I was supposed to, like with the camcorders, like I recorded over like family shit. Like I was like, oh, I need tapes.
Yeah.
So I didn't give a fuck.
I can't wait for. No, this is off topic, but I can't wait for Apple to come out with those glasses that are coming out soon. But I know they're not gonna have a camera inside the top,
Oh,
because how cool would it be to be at a party or like be at a family event, and then just all of a sudden you just like press record, and it just starts recording like your point of view of everything.
Well, they have that. Google Glasses does that.
Yeah, but
Or
Google's
Snapchat.
trash.
Snapchat.
I don't know.
It's
Snapchat has
trash.
that.
I usually just wear my helmet and put the GoPro on it. Just walk around like that.
I'm gonna start doing that shit.
Like a loser.
I'm gonna start doing
What
that
up,
shit.
guys?
Imagine going to a party. You see Steven in the corner.
Big ass
GoPro.
My neck's hurting a little bit. It's a little heavy.
He's like, just reliving my good days.
Word.
Exactly.
I want to remember this.
Yeah.
What are some of your good
Moments.
times, that you want to relive?
I think it would be vacation too, man. I think vacation is where I'm at the most
Peace.
peace. Yeah. I think I would love to bring back the Mexico trip for sure. That was like, it was fun and relaxing at the same time. I think that would be one. Yeah. I was gonna be cheesy and say my son's birth, but now that I think about it, that day was so chaotic. I don't want to relive that. I'm glad my man is here.
What about Bullet? Would you want to relive that?
Ooh, I would. I think I would. I wouldn't give it up so quickly because
we still have to do. Sorry for cutting you. We still have to do the bullet. The bullet
breakdown.
mix.
We need all the songs first.
Yeah,
I said
exactly.
I don't have all the songs. I got the songs. Shout out to Roger. I got all the songs that Roger sent me.
I mean, I
I
only need
sent it
like
to
3 or 4
Riyad.
songs. and
Yeah,
you just break it down.
but we need to listen to it. So
I got some underground stuff.
So we
Riyad
that
got
Maz
some.
doesn't even have.
yeah.
You do?
We have to submit it to Rap Genius so they give us the breakdown. see
Of what they
see all
think?
the double entendres.
Yeah, no, we can do that. We can do that on the next episode if you guys want. But I sent him some that I got from Roger, and I think there's 2 other ones that Roger has to pull from his library and send it to me.
Unfortunately, we
do that.
lost the music video though.
No, I got the music video.
Oh, you still got it?
I got it.
Nice,
Right.
nice.
I got it.
That music video will be playing right here, like during
Nope.
that pod.
Definitely not.
In Riyadh,
I feel like it should be like a live stream.
that should be a
Instead-
live
instead
stream.
On
of-
Twitch. You
Yeah,
want
like
to
on
Twitch the
Twitch.
music video?
Yo, Twitch has this thing where now you can add like 4 other people like natively. Like you don't have to be together.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they're all live?
Yeah.
Wow, that's sick.
So
So
like,
that you can use your like the Twitch app on your phone to like record.
oh, so
it.
like IG live, but like
yeah, but like up to, like,
streaming to
5.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope. So I actually have an embarrassing moment.
Oh, hit me
Oh,
with it.
yeah. Go.
So this was back in. I remember this day. I don't remember the day. I remember where I was. It was in 5th grade, right? And then 5th grade, 6th grade. When we started high school, we started high school in 6th grade.
No, ninth
No,
grade.
ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
Yeah.
Damn. So this was fucking in like
Middle school.
it was definitely in middle school.
Sixth grade is
At the beginning of high school.
beginning of
At the
junior high
beginning,
school. Yeah.
So this was probably, I would say, in the middle, sometime like around 7th grade, 8th grade. All right, I was chewing on this pen, right, in class.
It burst in your mouth.
It burst in my mouth,
Oh.
right?
Did
Like
you
I was just chewing on this pen one day in class. I was just chewing on the pen, right? And then I remember there was a girl that I really liked in the class, right? So I was chewing on the pen. I was just staring at her, right?
Whoa.
no, she was like in front. I wasn't like staring at her like,
Wait,
right as.
for context, what color was the pen? Blue or black?
It was black. Yeah, blue would have been. So
Nah,
anyway,
I think black is better.
yeah. I mean, for the story, black.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't white out.
Yeah, it's just sniffing whiteout.
Eating whiteout, it's paint.
You eating whiteout?
No, I'm just saying. At least you weren't chewing a
Anyways,
white out.
Your teeth would have been mad white though. Like, yo, look at this guy's
Yo.
pearlies.
Look like you got veneers.
Yo, so I was chewing the pen, and all of a sudden, this pen just freaking pops in my mouth. All right, so I remember raising my hand.
There's a clip.
The teacher's like, "What?" I ran out the classroom, right, and everybody was like, "Yo, what the hell happened?" Right, so coincidentally, the bell rang at the same time.
Perfect.
Oh,
But did you bring your book bag with you?
No, nothing.
So you had to come back?
Yeah, no. That's not the best part about it. The best part about it is that everyone ran to the bathroom to see what happened. Right, so I'm
friends.
walking out the bathroom and like black ink is just dripping from my teeth and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely embarrassing. I was like, yo, it was horrible.
did that girl like look at you or see you with
Nah,
that?
she didn't talk to me ever again.
So she did see it.
I had tons of embarrassing moments, and they were like all weirdly weird. I remember being like in, I think, kindergarten, and I was mad about something.
Yo, you remember stuff from kindergarten?
That's
wild. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I remember I was mad at something. Like, so you like in kindergarten at the school, like you would side place orders and you would hold hands with the girls next to you,
Yeah.
right? So the girl I liked was in the back.
Mhm.
So I would be like, oh, I got to tie my shoelace. So you had to come out. and
I
then-
do remember something like this.
Yeah.
I do remember like holding
So
hands
I
with
remember
girls and
I
then-
did it, and then the kid in front of me, which I think I told you guys before, it was a kid named Stephen Ponce. He didn't want to let go of her hand. And I was like, I was mad for some reason. I don't even know why.
That's my hand.
But I was like, I bet. I was like, whatever. And I remember, I don't know why, but I did like a ninja roll.
What? Wait, you gotta demonstrate.
right now.
So it was like in the auditorium.
Just out of nowhere?
Yeah, so we walk into the auditorium, and I don't know why, but I was like a ninja roll. And I don't know why, but yo, this teacher was behind me. She was like, what the fuck? And I remember like, you know that fear when you're young? Like,
Am I getting in trouble?
Just like you know, not even like I'm gonna get in trouble. I just don't. You didn't know what happened. You know, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and all I could think of was like, yo, why'd I do that? But like, I wasn't embarrassed until like everyone turned around. And she's like, this idiot over here is rolling on the floor, and she just kept going. I was like, damn, this is so embarrassing. And then like a couple years later, in third grade, like there was I don't know, we were all dumb.
He ninja rolled again.
Nah, we were doing the jumping stairs, like the full stack of stairs. Do you ever guys try to do that? Like jump the whole flight of stairs?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I was in this Catholic school, like the one year that we were in, everyone was jumping the stairs, like, oh, we're gonna do 10, we're gonna do whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I think I could do the whole thing.
I'm a ninja.
Oh, I'm gonna roll first and then
Homie,
jump.
I fucking launched myself like woof. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make it. Nope. My heels hit the last step.
Ooh.
And I felt like it fucked up my whole back. Yo, I could not walk right. Right. I was like hobbling. Everyone was like, you all right? But there was like two girls there. And they were
Get him some milk.
So there were like two girls there and they were like, oh, you all right? And I was like, yep, I'm good. I just need to go to the bathroom. And I just walked. I walked as normal as possible. Got to the bathroom and I just like, I remember I sat there and just like tears were coming out in the corner.
This hurt so bad.
Did,
it hurt
did
so
anybody
bad.
come to check in on you?
No, one of my friends did. He was like, you good? I was like, yeah, man. He was like, what happened? I was like, I had to put water on my face. I was like, yo, it's mad hot in here. He was like, yo, it's winter time. Yo,
But I've been jumping and rolling all day,
But
bro.
then it gets worse because I was also punished at that time. And like my stepdad was like, yo, if you keep forgetting books, you got to carry all your books. I was like, all right, bet. And I had every other week, I was carrying every book that was in my desk. So my backpack was like packed to the brim. So I got to walk every day. So for like 3 days, I couldn't walk right. And his backpack. And my stepdad's like, yo, what is wrong with you? And I was like, and my mom too, she's like, what is wrong? And I was like, oh, I fell, whatever. And they were like, yo, you're not gonna get out of the punishment. And I was like, yeah, I got that. I'm trying not to cry while walking.
Dying.
And just like,
and your dad's
yo,
like, stop walking like a retard.
no, my stepdad's man cool. He never hit me or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
But he was just like, yo, what is wrong with you? And like, I don't like, I think I played so many games and like whatever that like no one believed me when I was actually in pain or anything like that. So I was just trying to get out of stuff. So they were like, yo, like you're not getting out of it. So I'm just like wobbling to this.
Taking a slow time.
And I used to walk. I love school. Like it
Yeah.
was just like I just loved it. So I used to run to school and I just couldn't keep up. Like my mom like be like, yo, hurry up. And I'm like trying to cross the street in the wintertime. And this is the 90s, so there's like snowstorms. I'm just like, this is so bad.
Damn.
Actually, now that you said snowstorms, I fell every single year walking to high school.
Yeah, because you have to walk up a hill.
Yo, this guy used to tell me he used to walk sleeping to school. And I'm like, yo, how?
I believe that.
And then one time I saw him, I'm like, yo, I can see it.
I believe that.
Dude, it was a couple blocks away. I was still waking up.
This dude had class at like 8:00. He would wake up at like 7:55 and just start walking.
He
to
does
school.
that now. My man has to go to work early, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get up at
I
like."
am not a morning person.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a big morning person, man.
I'm not.
Would you say that was one of your embarrassing moments?
That yeah.
Did people see you?
That's not what. Yeah, a couple times. Bitch. I'm sure. I mean, whatever. You just get up and keep going, right?
Yeah.
But and if we're talking about junior high school, I remember something. So they had this game that they used to like play pranks on everybody, right? So they would do something where they would throw a piece of paper on the floor and be like, "Oh, they're doing a magic trick," and then just smack the shit out of the back of your head. That's not what they did to me.
Yo, hold the mic a little higher.
My bad. So one day
worst.
we used to.
Wait, hold on. So they used to purposely drop shit.
This was just one of the pranks.
Okay.
I don't think this one happened to me.
Okay.
Nah, this would never happen to me.
But this was
Never happened to me.
This was
bro.
an Edison.
This happened. Nah, this was at junior high school.
Oh, okay.
So
214, right?
216.
Okay.
So this is right by Francis Lewis.
Yeah,
So they used to basically put like their leg in front of you, go around like, "Yo, what's up, man?" and then just trip you.
Yes.
Oh,
Right?
I remember those. Yeah.
So I was walking to the bus stop with, a bunch of my friends, and then all of a sudden, this dude, he was my friend too, but he like did that, and I just fell flat on my face. So I was mad embarrassed. That's not the end of it.
There's more.
There's more.
And then I rolled.
So I was like, hell
Ninja
no.
roll.
No, I didn't ninja roll. I kind of did actually. So I got
Not
mad,
voluntarily.
but I like fell flat on my face. So I looked up and I saw him like running away. So I, from that stance, I went to like jet after him.
So you
And
crawled out like Spider-Man.
I like crawled up and
Riyad
started
jetting.
running.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, but trying
but
to
young
get up.
Riyad?
bro.
Young Riyad, yeah.
Nobody
So
makes
I basically
me trip.
made it a few steps until I like stumbled over myself and fell flat on my face again.
Was there any
So it was
girls
pretty
around?
embarrassing. Yeah, there were mad girls around. I was pretty pissed.
Yo, that time frame, like high school, junior, the bus stops were just,
Yeah, wild.
it was just wild.
That was my hangout spot. Even when I drive by there now, I'm like, damn, I used to chill there.
Oh,
I think
thought you
it's
were
an
about to say
Arby's
something
now.
wild.
I used to get
It's still his hangout spot.
What's
up, guys?
He just came from there.
yo, my one bully in junior high school.
I know where this is going.
This motherfucker.
Well, you guys know the story already?
It's just
Yo, my one bully in high
to
school.
say you have a bully is
Yo,
fucking
he was a
wild.
bully. And motherfucker knows he was a bully too.
He's taking lunch money.
Nah, he just was mad mean to me. He was just mean. He was
Oh
a
my
mean
God.
person.
Oh
Go
man,
ahead, continue.
Okay.
And then ended up being
my bad for laughing at your pain.
Yo,
He's mad at a bully.
I was this little freaking scrawny kid. Like, what did you expect? Anyways, my one bully in junior high school ended up being my cousin-in-law.
Oh yeah.
And then
No, he's family.
now he's family.
Shout out to the family.
I feel like he still
Shout out
might
to the
bully you,
family.
Wait,
No,
what are we
he
talking
doesn't
about?
bully
I'm
me.
so lost right now.
Steven.
Steven Turan.
See that Turan used to bully you?
Yeah, man. Steven Turan was like a fucking 6 foot tall freaking fifth grader. That motherfucker was like, you're like, yo. All I want to do is sit in front of the bus. He's like, nah, motherfucker. You're not sitting in front of the bus. You sit in the back of the bus. I was like, what? I don't want to sit in the back of the bus. I got to get out really early. On the
I'm not
bus.
racist.
I was like, yo, you
Get to the
understand?
back, bitch.
Yo,
Oh my God.
I'm like, you don't understand.
Was
Like,
it February? He was like, yo, get to the back.
I was like, I don't think you understand my bus schedule. I have to get out earlier than you probably. So
Yeah.
I need to sit in the front of the bus.
This story got so much better.
There was Steven Turan. Anyways,
Turan.
and ended up seeing him again in high school when one of my cousins, Riyad's cousin, was outside of school.
Or we should bring him on the pod. Ask him what
Yeah.
instigated
What he
that.
felt.
Yeah, why were you a bully for?
What were you a bully
You
for?
were already tall.
Yeah, exactly. You're already 6 foot something. Anyways, yeah. So like now we skipped for a couple of years, and then like he's standing outside with I think Riyad was there.
Wait, he bullied you in front of your family?
No. So then this is in high school now.
Yeah.
Like, now I got my wits about me. I'm like, yo, my wits about me. Yo, I'm like, what up, dude?
He's no
Right?
longer wet behind his ears.
Yeah, exactly. I had my first fight already, so I was ready to go. I was like,
My
yo,
wits.
what up, dude? Right? And
Yo, but isn't he like took karate and shit?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I'm not gonna fuck with him now. He's family, obviously.
And he's a black belt.
and he's a black belt now.
I think so. I think he is.
That's
yeah.
wild.
Yo, me picturing Arif getting karate chopped by Steven Turan.
But by the way, I was thinking. I remember we used to take karate when we were kids.
Yeah, I'm really good.
So
Why'd you defend yourself?
I was a purple belt.
I was thinking if that was the moment I wanted to relive, but I went to your karate class and your karate teacher fucked me up. He was like, "Oh, you take karate? Get on the mat!" And he started flipping me. I got his stance and everything, and this dude, I wasn't even part of his class.
Yeah, but you told him you took karate, and he took offense to that.
Just you don't know to shut the fuck up. He went to his dojo. That was his hood.
Yeah, thank you, Sensei Lawrence.
Him.
What? Sensei Lawrence killed it.
Yo,
that was Cobra Kai in real life.
Is Sensei Lawrence a white guy?
Of course he is.
Hey, he's the same dude from Napoleon Dynamite. you want a round kick with these pants?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, so continue. You had your wits about you.
Yeah, so my wits about me. I was like, "Yo, like, what the fuck are you doing here? Blah blah blah. This and that." And then Riyad's like, "Yo, chill." Like, and then our other cousin.
Did his voice not change yet?
no, not yet. Because
Chill.
this was probably in 10th grade. 11th grade, Riyad starts sounding like Riyad. They're like, "Yo, chill. That's my cousin. Blah blah blah." And that I was like, "All right, cool."
That's it?
Yeah, because he's a black belt. I'm not gonna fight a black belt.
Yeah, but you know that.
I just had that kind of pull. I'd be like, "Yo, just
Chill out.
rest easy."
Oh my god.
Anyway, so that's my story about getting bullied. This is why I hate bullies.
Or don't
By one of
bully.
your family members.
Yeah, it's a cool
You never
dude.
know.
He's a really cool dude. But,
Don't bully people. They might end up being your family.
yeah, don't bully people. They might not be family.
Did he ever say sorry?
No.
Oh,
Did you have a conversation with him about this?
No, I think he blacked out about it.
Oh, he blacked it out.
he bullied so many people.
Yeah,
He was just
I was just
victim.
another one of his.
He was a horse bully.
His victim.
To say Steven Gerrard had victims? Oh my god. I definitely
Oh
have
my
to tag him. We should get him
I
to relive the story.
I have a legitimate headache right now. I'm laughing.
I'm gonna arm
I'm
wrestle
crying.
him.
to prove your
Yeah.
best.
Subtle scores.
He's like, "This is why I go to the gym."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
I go in the gym. I think about Steven Trent all the time.
Okay. Speaking of that,
Yo, that is a wild thing to think about at the gym. Yo, did I just lose my phone?
think of another man
No,
at the
I
gym as
probably won't
well.
hear.
What are you
I
guys
don't know.
doing?
I'm looking for my phone. You guys go ahead. I don't know what happened to my phone. I've been laughing so much I lost that shit.
What? He said speaking about another man at the gym. Is that what you just said?
No, I was like speaking of saying these abnormally questionable things. Like do you feel like in the 90s and early 2000s rap was saying some very questionably gay things?
Oh, I definitely.
Yes.
But like if you like cuz recently I heard I forgot it was like the Locks and they were like they would say something about like yo they'll have you kidnapped, raped and then thrown off a roof. And I'm like they said this a little too often.
About another man.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then there was DMX said it a couple of times. In Here Comes the Boom. He'll rip your butthole out of place.
Yeah.
That's such a dirty song.
That's such a good song. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's an amazing song.
In a good way. In a good way.
But this is like I think this is when I realized I don't want to know rap lyrics sometimes that well.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna like that song. You're like you're ready for it, and he's like, "I'll rip your butthole out of place." I'm like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah. It's and the thing is that like when we were younger, I don't think we realized until
I knew it was mad.
Here Comes the Boom. I knew from the first time I heard it.
Yeah,
like
what
that,
he was talking about.
like that Biggie line that you had mentioned.
yeah. Oh, so Me and My Bitch, that song, pretty much almost in the beginning, he goes, "You look so good that I'll suck your daddy's dick."
Yeah, see, that's reckless. That is yuck.
Would you though?
No.
Just asking for a friend. For a friend. Yeah.
No.
I'm asking for you.
Oh my god. But even R&B, I think, has some questionable things that they used to say in some of the songs where it wasn't like gay, but it was like you really shouldn't be saying some shit.
Yo, there was I couldn't find the meme. I think I mentioned it last time where there was people were saying like how people want to bring back 90s and 2000 R&B songs.
Yeah.
Because all of them were basically like simping.
Mhm.
Like one of them is like literally begging her to stay even though she cheated on him. Which is the new song that
Creeping.
yeah,
I don't want to know.
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
and another dude was like
Boyfriend number 2.
yeah, yeah.
Boyfriend number 2. Yo, that's a wild song. Think about
I can't remember the lyrics. How does it go?
Pleasure P. Boyfriend number 2.
Sing it.
Pushing P.
He was pushing peace.
He's pushing P for pushing P. Say that 5 times.
No, but then you also and then there was another meme recently where they're talking about cannabis and on Second Round Knockout, which I think might have been one of the best rap battles like there outside of like the 50 Cent Jadakiss rap battle.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z and Nas, but like Cannabis says that he would eat a dude's ass like him. Like no one can eat a dude's ass like him.
That's wild.
But like, but in context, they
That's
used to
weird.
say that, right?
That's
like,
wild.
That's outrageous.
yeah,
Just thinking about that.
Yeah.
You thinking about it now?
I'm not thinking about it. I'm a little worried that you keep looking this way and then saying if I'm thinking about it.
instead of a knuckle sandwich, just an ass sandwich.
Something that should never be said in a rap
Yuck.
song. Rap is gangster.
Yuck.
Alright.
Wait, what is that one?
This is from NERD, Lap Dance.
Okay.
It goes, I dare a motherfucker to come in my face. That's hard.
No,
What's the other one?
that is not hard. I mean, I guess you have to be hard
because what
to
he's
do so.
because what he's probably saying is, I seriously wish that motherfucker would come step to me.
Yes.
But what everyone else thinks is that go ahead, blow that hot load in my face. I dare you.
There was also a Mr. Cheek song.
Mr. Cheeks is all right.
Yeah.
One good song.
Nah, his album.
Well, for me,
But
like,
yeah,
the song I know.
he became famous from Lights, Camera, Action.
Yeah.
That was like his really big hit. But he had like 5 albums before
That's what
that.
he got mainstream.
Yeah. But Guru says, yo, to all you herbs, I got something for that ass. The tongue of terrifying fury.
Yuck. Oh
Wow.
my god. Yeah.
He went in.
Literally.
And then Beanie Siegel says, I'll blow that dude's from the bottom.
What did he say? What was that last one?
He'll blow a dude for a box of Huggies.
Is there something that says that he probably?
This is a different one. They just took the lines.
I think he meant to say that he would shoot a dude for a box of Huggies.
Oh,
but it
because
just
he's
came
poor. I get it. I get it. I really had to break down like when
Lyrics?
I listen to rap lyrics, I really have to like
What are they really
De-analyze it?
saying?
yeah because there's like subs and like
Between the lines.
between the lines you have to look.
Especially when they're saying gay
Yeah.
shit like this.
Yeah, Ice-T 99 Problems.
What did he say?
Ice-T 99 Problems said, "I got a bitch who's a man."
And
That's it.
And Big Pun, which is one of my favorite rappers, and the song "You Ain't a Killer" is a fire song. But there's a line where he goes, "You would awaken with your manhood taken," and I've always was like,
Yeah, you see, me, I had to think about that. You're
Break it down.
awakened with your manhood taken.
yes.
Hmm. What do you think it means?
What will take my manhood away?
Yes.
I think you know.
You're talking about anal sex, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way some other man would take your manhood away
Rap
from you.
lyrics back in the day
but
was
the time, like
serious.
if you look at the time, like there was a lot of the gangster movies. If you looked at them, they actually touch on that issue. Like you can see, I think in Menace to Society, something happens to him. Like he's like vomiting. Like he's like, yo, he's not good on that one. And then
Yeah,
if you,
scary movie.
yeah, scary movie.
Yo, that right there freaked me out.
What? Scary movie?
The first one with the dick coming out and wrapping around his neck, and then
Oh, you talking about the parody of it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, I thought you were talking about Scream.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
But then there's also like if you look at the movie Blood In Blood Out or American Me, they're like it's a form of punishment.
American History X.
They do that there too.
Oh, yeah.
Shawshank Redemption.
I never seen that.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta watch that shit.
I'm a little
It's
afraid to
it's
watch it.
long, but it's basically like this movie where the guy you don't know if the guy actually did committed the crime, but he goes to prison in Boston.
They should remake it.
Nah, I think it's good as is. Lawrence Fishburne makes it seem like you might be able to like make it out of jail, but nah.
Even the movie I think it was a TV show,
American Pie.
No,
Prison Break.
Prison Break. I thought it was. I seen a few episodes.
Yo, this guy was so hooked on Prison Break.
He's the one who told me to watch it
because of the guy.
What?
You like the main dude.
Oh yeah, yo, he's so cool. Yeah, mad tattoos of the prison and stuff like that. It's like, yo, we have to go here to go here to go here.
That was a really dope show.
And then he's actually gay in real life.
You just sensed it.
You say you felt you felt the
gay
kinship.
energy.
Yeah. I was like, that's why I like
you're
him
you're vibing him with him.
Yeah.
Vibes cartel.
Vibing him with him.
Vibes cartel.
All right, we do have topics though.
We do have real topics.
Fun fact: this was none of them topic.
So I saw this thing on TikTok where it's so it's basically it's called a grocery store rule, right? So what it is basically if you're following someone on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, right? Not really TikTok. I would say Instagram morally because Instagram's where you actually follow people. TikTok, I just follow random people because they post funny shit. So you're following somebody on Instagram or Facebook, especially Facebook too, because Facebook's like friends. Then if you see them in a grocery store, I don't know why I can't pronounce words. Then you should go up to them and say what up or whatever like that. Because
like if you bump into them in the same aisle.
Yeah, if you just bump into them in the same aisle, it's like if I walk into somebody, if I'm walking down like the aisle and I see somebody I know, I would say what up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, I have no problem saying what up, especially if I follow you on Instagram or social. If we're walking down the same aisle and then you see me and I see you and then you just put your head down,
you're still saying what up.
I'd be like, yo, no,
you're gonna lift your head up. Be like, yo, you see me?
So you just become Tupac.
Yeah,
keep your head up.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about what you guys think about that. Like, if you follow somebody on Instagram, like I'm not talking about somebody famous, right? I'm talking about like somebody you know, because somebody famous would be like, oh shit, that motherfucker's famous. Like I'm gonna say, I'll still say what up, like yo, like keep doing your shit, famous guy, famous girl.
Hey, it's your boy Arif.
Still haven't got a response yet.
I mean, I always say what's up to people that I know. Like there's people I follow and maybe not fully know. Like one time I think I follow somebody which I just knew through whatever. Like I thought I knew them. And I saw them in person and I was like, I don't really know them, and to say hi to them would be awkward.
Yeah, but you follow them on social. You probably know their kid's name.
Nah, I don't pay attention to that shit. That's mad weird.
No.
That sounds like a pedophile. Like, hey, how's Jimmy? Who the fuck are you? Like, oh my bad.
That would be weird. That happened to me.
Happened to you?
That happened to me.
Somebody came up to you and was like, yo, how's your son?
Yeah, on the train. This is when I used to work for.
Oh, I think you told me this.
Yeah, I was just standing there. I had my headphones on, and this girl approached me. I was like, "Hey, you're Zahir's dad, right?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like random.
Did you get mad because she was ugly?
No, she was a pretty girl. It just caught me by surprise because it was just a random person on a fucking F train at like 7-something in the morning. Like
she probably watches Zahir TV.
This was before. This was like a long time ago. But shout out to Zahir TV.
Yeah, Zahir. He's playing video games.
Yeah, he is Call of Duty. He's nasty in Call of Duty.
He's nasty. He be getting MVPs.
Yeah.
You're letting your son play Call of Duty? Is that a fly?
I've been telling him for years.
Yeah.
You've been playing for years, you said?
I've been telling him to get him to get Call of Duty. Call of Duty
he's pretty good. And I hear your bullies kids are nice too, right? Rashawn.
Oh yeah, I play with them too. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Yo, there's new kids now.
Yeah.
Dude, these are like 6-year-olds and
hand-eye coordination is on point. They should really play some baseball.
Yeah, he gets like 20, 30 kills per round.
Yeah, but see me on the freaking basketball court. Smash you, bruh.
Yeah, see, like something like that could be taken out.
You sound like a rap.
90s rap. I'll smash you, bro. I got it. I see what they're doing.
Oh my god.
Wheezy fucking baby.
Wheezy fucking baby.
Stop fucking my baby.
It's Wheezy. His name is.
That is a questionable name.
Baby.
Yeah.
But
Wheezy fucking baby.
Wheezy fucking baby.
Oh my god. But to go back to it, I don't see. I'm the type of person that I feel like we change roles. Remember when I used to be social? Like when I was like, oh, I'm all about people and doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Now I don't. I feel like now I don't. Like if I seen somebody in the grocery store, and like we haven't spoken or I just know you through social media,
Yeah.
I would probably be like, all right, I'm not even gonna acknowledge you
Damn.
unless you say something.
But what if you see that person, they see you, and then they're the first one to put their head down, and then they're like,
That's even better for me. I'd be like, oh, bet. We both on the same vibe.
I do have a rule where I don't say hi first. Like I'll if you look at me, I'll look at you. I'll do a head nod.
yeah. I'll do a head nod.
But
yeah.
saying hi first is not. I don't do that anymore. Because I remember like a couple of times, like because as you can see, I feel like I have a really good memory. Like I remember a lot of people.
Yeah, you do.
I remember faces. I'm like, yo, I know you. Whatever. People don't remember me sometimes, so it's like mad awkward. I'm like, yo, like whatever, like what up? And then they're like, who are you? And I'm like, nah, fuck this again. I'm not doing this shit again.
The fear of rejection. I see what it is.
Well, it's not rejection. It's like
rejection. He's like, who the fuck are you?
But yeah, they're not telling me to go fuck off.
Hold your pillow. Hold your pillow. Just be quiet.
They're not telling me to fuck off. Right? It was just like mad awkward. Like I don't like saying hi to people because like again, people are like, oh, who are you? Like because I feel like not that it was important. It's just that all right, I spoke to you before. What up?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
And now I just like
definitely the head nod is definitely a thing because I used to do like when I used to do LA Fitness, right? I used to know mad people.
Like know them or you just
no, just like know them because of social and because of this and that, and then I wouldn't go up to them and be like, what up? I'm talking about like you walking in the aisle, like LA, it'd just be like, yo, what up? From like across the rack or whatever.
But I think that's gym courtesy. I think because
I do that on the train sometimes when like someone's staring at me, I just like,
what's up?
Yeah. And like, I acknowledge you staring at me, and you acknowledge me staring at you. Or we good?
Yeah.
Like,
or is there gonna be a problem?
Yeah.
Or yo, I know this black belt.
He wouldn't let you sit there if he was here now.
If he was here, go in the back of the train.
Just letting you know that you would not
you would not mess with that dude.
You can't hold a candle to him.
But yo, to go back to your story, it's crazy that some people would be like, oh, who are you? Because I think if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, what's up, Maz? Like, what's going on? And I don't know that person, I don't think I have the heart to be like, oh, who are you?
That's what I'm saying. And they were like, nah, who? I was like, all right. Like, I always like felt weird. But then sometimes like there'd be times where I feel like they won't know me. And then they'll be like, yo, I know you, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah. But I would know exactly who they are and everything.
This definitely happened to me recently at the Soca Fest that I went to last year, right?
Oh, you met your friend, right? You took pictures?
Oh, that's Nick.
Oh, that's Nick. No. I know, like, and he knows me. So we're cool.
Oh, we know.
We're cool. But I met this dude, and then I was like, yo, this dude looks mad familiar. He came up to me. And then he was like, yo, what up? Blah, blah, blah. How you doing, man? Da, da, da. How's your cousin? Blah, blah, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, man, everybody's chilling, blah, blah, blah. Everything's good. Blah, blah. I'm like, yo, this guy looks mad familiar. Jess came up to me. She's like, yo, who's that? I was like, I have no idea who that is.
Yo, that's fact.
I have no idea, right? So then he's like, yo, let's take a picture. I was like, I bet.
See, Nick.
No. This is a different dude.
No.
So we snapped a picture.
Did you post it?
No, I didn't post it. So I sent it to my cousin because she's like, yo, how's your cousin? So I was like, it has to be one or two people.
Yeah.
Right. Like how I know this guy.
Did you find that out by racial profiling this dude?
Yeah. How did you?
I mean,
because I didn't get any text.
I didn't get any text either.
No. I definitely know it wasn't from your like our side of the family.
But he didn't say he was family with us.
He said, how's your cousins doing?
Okay.
Right. So I definitely know enough from like I definitely know all your cousins.
So did you find out who he was?
Yeah. He ended up being somebody's like friend, a friend of a friend that we used to hang out with back in the day at a shop.
Okay.
Like a car shop. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this makes sense. That's why he looks so familiar.
Moral of the story, he racially profiled him and found out which cousin would be it.
Aren't you guys all the same nationality?
And we're all the same color brown too.
That happened to me at Zop's wedding.
Guyanese?
That happened to me at Zop's wedding with Daddy. He was like, yo, what up, Riyad?
Wait, did you say Daddy?
No, Danny.
I heard Daddy too.
Right?
I was like, wait, you guys hear your dad forgot who you were?
Imagine.
You have a sugar daddy?
I wish.
Oh my God.
Another topic.
No sexual preference. I mean not preference. No sexual
have a sexual preference?
Okay.
For sugar daddies. Like they're just there to
provide. Give you the sugar.
To give you sugar.
I want all the sugar. Give me all the suger.
Oh my God. But yo, speaking of social media.
Wait. Go back to the story.
Oh, go ahead. My bad, Rico.
No, I was saying that it happened at Zop's wedding because I've always known him as like having a long ass ponytail.
Yeah, skinny dude.
All of a sudden,
skinny
he's like,
dude.
yo, what up, Riyad?
Long ponytail.
And I gave him daps and everything. And I'm like, dude, where do I know you from?
yeah. I told him the same thing. I was like, dude, you look mad familiar, right? And I was like, yo, I can't place you. he's like, yo, picture long hair and mad skinny. He's mad brolic now. And I was like, oh shit, you're that dude that used to smoke in my backyard.
Oh, are you guys talking about that dude with the
Danny,
with the navy blue suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude was cool.
My boy.
All right. Okay.
He's my boy now.
Ride or die.
But you said it the proper way. Where like, man, I can't place you. But to have someone be like, yo, who are you? I feel like it's so
that's just rude.
disrespectful.
You
That's
just
what-
smack him in the
that's
face.
what I said.
Next time somebody tell you that, just
Word.
give him one,
Smack that.
give him a 1-2.
Who are you?
I mean, I think I was just out of high school and stuff. I had met them like I think through the park. Like I had met them like playing basketball.
Yeah.
So like these are not like
Oh, this was back in the daytime.
yeah. So that
It wasn't like yesterday at the grocery
Nah.
store.
It wasn't at a grocery store.
like now I just if I see you and I think I know you, like I'll stare at you until you acknowledge me, and then I'm like, all right, whatever. But if it's like I don't want to know who you are, like whatever.
Mhm.
But if I know you on social media, because I try to, I don't have a lot of like followings or anything like that, but I try to keep my ratio to be like I have
Higher
more,
followers.
I have
more followers than I follow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So if like out of the 400 people that you're on my list, like yeah, I'll definitely say what's up.
I actually stopped. I started muting people on social.
I meet people all the time.
Dude,
Me
like,
too.
like some people just post like stuff about their kids. It's like I don't want to see your kid. Like,
Damn. All right, my bad.
no. When's the last time you actually posted on social?
I mean, I'm not on
It's 'cause
social
you muted
media.
yeah. Oh, my bad, bro.
Nice try.
You were probably posting stuff about Zahir. And I was like, yo, I don't. Yo, there's too much kids going on. Stuff like that. Yo,
There's too much
something
Zahir
interesting.
TV going on.
I need some art in my life or some like freaking like going out places.
Word.
Like, nah.
Nah, I can't. I meet people who do that.
What?
People like go like if I have to see your 10th party, like I'm good, man. Like
I think he means like vacations, right?
No, like I like looking at people's vacations and looking at people being happy and looking at people like stuff like that. But like,
So my kid doesn't make you
no,
happy?
but don't show me your kid 20 friggin' stories in a row.
Mm.
Like,
But what if
Yeah.
they have nothing else going on? Like, what
Yeah,
if that's
or what if
their-
they're at an event?
Get a life.
that is a life.
yeah,
Obviously, it's a life. I'm not
parent shaming?
It's a
parent shaming.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
it's a chosen life.
I'm not kink shaming anything.
Wait.
You can't talk about kids and say king shaming.
I don't have a kid. I don't know what he can and can't say. I know I'm not allowed next to a freaking blow up
A baby?
No playground.
a baby.
Are you on a list?
A public school.
You know-
Public school park.
Word.
He's a sex offender over here.
I told Rihanna about her school play. Right? No, she told me, she's like, oh, I'm in a school. Well, Shop told me she's in
Yeah.
a school play. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm definitely coming. She's like, no, you're not. I was like, fair enough.
Oh my god. Yeah. But yo, me and you were talking about this the other day. Are you guys still on Facebook? Like, you guys use Facebook a lot?
No.
Yep, every day.
No.
This motherfucker does.
You do, right?
Every day.
You still beefing with people?
No, not really. I'm not really on social media as much as I was before.
Okay.
I use Facebook for the groups that they have. They have a lot of like car groups. They have groups for everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually just saw the group about
Yeah.
sending
What was it?
Penitentiary?
Pen pals.
pen pal penitentiary. Yeah, so you guys
That's
just
mad weird.
you actually send the right letters to people in jail.
I seen that. Yeah.
I'm not doing
And-
that.
Why is
And-
this
and
those
popping
girls
up
were
on
pretty-
your-
Yeah, and then but the thing that like the thumbnail was like 3
Yeah, pretty
like,
girls.
voluptuous women.
Voluptuous women. I said pretty girls.
I didn't want to be disrespectful.
They're eating good in jail.
Pretty would have been fine.
Yeah, pretty. We should have just
I
stopped
didn't
at
want to
that,
say
pretty.
pretty.
So voluptuous is not.
Voluptuous.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
right.
sexualizing her
Yeah,
body.
let me objectify them real quick.
See, you live and you learn.
Voluptuous. How can you say that but couldn't say groceries?
That is true.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I used the word voluptuous.
I've never used it until just now.
Did I ever tell you that they put me in ESL classes? Yeah.
Wait.
So
When?
But you were born here, my G.
Yeah.
And he only speaks English.
No, but it wasn't ESL classes. It was like I forgot what they called it. Like this was like in the middle school.
It was EFL.
Nah, it was definitely like after school reading or after school learning or something like that.
Oh, that's
So-
not ESL.
Yeah, I know, but I felt
That's
like
just-
ESL.
that's
dude.
tutoring.
Why? Because all the
Yo,
Spanish kids were there?
the dude next to me was freaking speaking Chinese. The dude this over here was Spanish. I was the only one that was actually spoke English in the class. Like as my first
Oh, you
language.
just didn't read.
Yeah, like it was hard for me to read out loud. Right. So
Oh, okay.
like whenever the teacher,
But you had a studying problem.
I did have a stuttering problem. But and then now I skip words and then I'll make it my own because
Oh, I
that's
do
what
that
you
too.
do in
So
life.
Yeah, yeah.
You might have dyslexia.
Well, we all
Probably.
have. I'm pretty sure we all have dyslexia.
Like,
here.
do you know how hard it was me to read those quotes about
Yo, I
the
can't
rap?
read. Yo, I couldn't read until like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I would memorize like words. Like I would when I took a test, they were like, "Yo, we don't understand how he's doing so good in math, but he can't read." and then I was like,
it must be all the rolling.
like I just remembered like the key words in a math problem, like because at the time I was in 3rd grade, they weren't doing anything crazy,
Yeah.
so it'd just be like less than, more than, add, subtract, and I knew like, oh, this is the numbers, like whatever, and I didn't care about anything else. I was able to do the math, like that was simple. But reading was, I couldn't, and to this day I read the kids' books,
Yeah.
like I read to them and like they're correcting me like, nah, you missed the word. And I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. And then I'd be like, I'm just like struggling to say a word. And it's just like, I can't sound words out.
Yo, back in the day, like one of my worst fears was like maybe like throughout elementary school and then middle school, when we had like a reading time and then teacher would be like, all right, your turn. I was like, please don't pick me. Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me. Because
I walled out in school
Yo,
for that. They were
yo.
like, you're gonna read. It was a teacher who, I think it was like 8th grade. So I had moved up into like SP. Cause I'm not dumb. So they were like, all right, cool, we're gonna move you up. And then they were like, they knew I couldn't read well. Like I could read to get by, or I had comprehension. It's just that reading out loud, like I would skip a whole fucking line. Like I would just be like speeding through, and my brain would automatically like add words into it, thinking that was the right word. And they're like, nah, you're fucked up. So I remember I told the teacher, I'm like, I don't want to read out loud. I'll do the work, whatever. She was like, oh, okay, cool. She was really cool about it. But I also was like overly social in class. So like, yo, Steve, you need to be quiet. I was like, all right, keep talking. You need to be quiet. You know what? Read chapter 5. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And she was like, no, you're gonna read chapter 5. You want to like act out? I was like, no, that's not fucking happening. And I started like spazzing out. This is junior high school, so I remember I threw a book at her, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this shit, and I just walked out.
No way.
Yeah. So I was like, I threw a book out, and then she was like, and then I walked out, I left, came back, and I just like, I was like, yo, I didn't tell like where I went, and I came back. She's like, where the fuck did you go? And I was like, I went to the dean's office. I took myself to the dean's office. And she was like, you didn't really have to do that.
I ninja'd my way over there.
I rolled all the way there.
Yeah.
Did you end up suspended and go to Mazda school?
Nah.
Oh.
So it was 172.
Oh, 172.
Yeah. So like, and then like she was like, oh, like is everything all right? And I was like, yeah, they called home, whatever. And she was like, what? You didn't have to do all that stuff. And I was like, no, like, and like nothing happened. I just was walking around the school.
Yeah.
But like even in high school, I didn't read in high school.
Especially if the word starts with a W, but like, whoa, where did I mean? Yo, it was so another embarrassing thing. I mean, it's embarrassing, but like, it was like a fucked up thing.
But your stutter has gotten so much better from when I first met you.
Because I learned that I need to slow down when I speak.
Yeah.
Because I speak 100 miles at a time.
100 miles an hour?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
60 miles an hour.
60 miles an hour.
I
Going
live
the
my
speed
life,
limit.
I live my life a mile at a time.
Oh, man.
Life is always in 5th gear.
But,
3rd gear.
What was I saying? Oh, about
I don't
social
think
media.
That's even a line.
About Facebook. Yo, do you guys still, because Arif sent me something and it was on Facebook where people are just like broadcasting their life problems on social media. Like, I
dude.
hate seeing that shit.
Why?
So no, like this was on Facebook, and then I screenshot and I sent to Maz, and it's a girl that we know, and then she's just broadcasting her life. Like whenever her life is good, it's good. Here are my kids, blah blah blah, this and that. My husband, this and that. When life is bad, then she like broadcasts like what's it?
Everything. Like the most minimum thing that you could imagine. But just, and it's not her. It's like,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's a lot of people on social media. Like,
yeah.
when my life is going good, then I'm gonna post everything about it going good.
Right.
When my life is going bad, then you will know my life is going bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
No.
that's what that's for. That's like, what if that's their way to vent?
But no,
Get a therapist.
So what he's saying is they're doing both. But my thing is, why put yourself out there?
Because it becomes easier. Like sometimes.
But then everybody knows your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe they're looking for
Everyone
someone to
knows
relate
that.
to them.
Everyone knows that you're mad at your husband now.
All right, cool. Like
Maybe that's
that's
what they
between them, right? Like, so I always see it as like, if you're gonna put your story out there, that's between, like, if you're, again, like if it's about you and your partner, like your partner's gonna be there too. They're gonna know, right? Is it like, does it have value? Probably not, right? But then there's other people who talk about, like, I don't know, they're going through some shit, and people that they wouldn't normally reach out to or whatever now know that's the issue, and you can reach out like, oh, I can help. that's a way for people to help you. And I feel like that's better than people always showing what's good. Like I think they did a study, and I don't even know if it's a valid study, so I don't know. But they're saying like couples who always show everything that's good is 60% more likely to be in a bad relationship.
Yeah.
And they're purposely just faking it because of the pressure that they put on themselves.
I actually saw something like that. People that don't post, couples that don't post on social are actually more happier than couples that post nonstop on social. Like,
and it doesn't mean that they don't have problems. It just means that like they're not living up to some higher value where like, oh look, it's always this.
No, but my thing or our thing or that we're saying is like, why post like
every little detail?
I forgot what the quote was or something like that she said.
Well,
like,
we can't.
Yeah, we're not gonna say
it. Yeah,
but like I was like, yo, why post this? Why?
Yeah.
So people can know that you and your husband are fighting.
Because I feel like that entire paragraph that was dedicated for that whole issue could have been said directly to her husband, and that would have solved
Like
the issue that was happening.
Like that's some high school type of like, teenage drama, MySpace.
So we should be talking about how people are just immature.
There you
versus
go. That's what I was. Yeah.
Because if you talk about like even like famous people do that shit, right? They would like even what was her face? Megan Fox. She posted that her breakup with that dude, the
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, was
and she followed Eminem right after, which I
Yeah.
thought was a savage move.
but like that she had no like there was no ulterior motive. They just did like they broke up, right?
Yeah,
Like, there was no, but like at the same time for me, I'm like I don't give a fuck. Like it's not on me. But there's a bunch of people that you know or might be invested into your.
Nah, but that's like celebrity gossip. Like celebrities like.
But
Then,
but if
then you have like freaking paparazzi around. You have this and that. Like.
But because celebrities do it, I think like normal people do. Like there's people who were like you know bashing on their like you know act like their you know their exes or and they talk about them like poorly all the time. Like I feel like that's just a waste of energy. Like especially if you're not even following each other. Like why even talk about your ex? Like but that's just me. Like I feel like it's a wasted event. For me, I just like all right, cool. I'm gonna post something cool, and if something shitty, and I feel like I want to share it, like I should be able to share it. But if people are just so used to and like that's an addiction, right? Like social media is your outlet for everything. Cool. Like I'm gonna mute you, right? Because I don't care. Unless it's someone like close to me, and then I'm like
exactly.
Then you would reach out. But then
maybe it was someone close to her that she was trying to like. But still, like, if me and Jess are having problems, then I'm not gonna go on social and be like and post like 20 sad like quotes or like or something like that. Then
but that's been happening from before social media though.
That's
like when you look at an away message and you had this wild cryptic fucking sad song, and then you'd be like, "Yo, what happened?"
That's true.
Right? And you'd be like, "Oh, what bothered you?" And the whole time, sometimes you were faking it so that the person that you thought would ask, and you get mad if they never reached out.
Yo, that's facts.
That's craving. That's craving attention. Yeah,
that is facts.
Yeah, but the thing is that I like the people that show both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not always just look how great my life is.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool. I like to see every now and then like, hey, you're human. Like you're going through the same stuff that we are. But it's just the fact that like
it's cringy.
It's cringy, and it's like you know that this whole paragraph could have been avoided with a 2-minute conversation with your significant other.
No, I agree, but I think communication among like relationships, especially depending on like your age group, sucks.
Yeah.
Like just because like you know we live in a world where you have to be right. Like you know like people don't understand. Like
they had sorry to cut you. They had something to do on my social that posted like for like 2 weeks straight, just like sad stuff. Like I'm like, dude, what the hell's going on? I was gonna send it to you, but totally forgot. But like he was posting sad stuff, and then the week later, he just started posting mad happy stuff about his wife. Like pictures like back in the day, pictures now, pictures then. I'm like, dude,
but that's like at the same time, like you know, as you even said, as you get older, like you lose touch of like a lot of people that you know was your support group. A lot of people threw away or just didn't maintain friendships when they have relationships. So there's no one else to be like, yo, my day fucking sucks. This sucks. Blah blah blah.
Let me outlive
and then when you're happy, how do you like how do you show that? Like there's sometimes where I post shit that I just find super interesting, which is also like super sad, but it's not because I'm sad. But I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, oh, someone might think I'm fucked up, right? Or someone thinks I feel entitled because I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, so I think of it too because I see how other people use the internet, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, whatever, no big deal. But like, yeah, like I see what you're saying, but it doesn't bother me because I don't like. Again, I think for the most part, if it's not interesting, I'm not reading a lot of different things. Like if it's a quote, I'm like, all right, whatever. If it's someone like I'm close to, like I will reach out. Like,
Yeah,
you good?
yeah.
There's sometimes I get some weird quotes. And I'm like, are you good? And they're like, oh no, I just like the quote. Like, I bet. Like that's your opportunity to make it so that if you want to like exchange or vent or something like that, that was your opportunity. If not, then I'm gonna just walk away and just think you
Then
found
you're
a
good.
cool. Yeah, you're good.
Exactly.
But see, there's two. What is that? What is that thing called? Two sides to every
Every story.
Now, that could also fire back. So say that I'm interested in this girl and I know she's in a relationship and she's posting all this negative stuff. Then I could be like, oh, this is my chance.
You dirty macking?
Dirty macking. Here
Yeah.
I could come. So it could even affect your relationship without you not even knowing. That could also work.
But
That
I
is
mean,
true.
but if you're that fire and then you got someone in the tuck just waiting and ready to pounce, like
Your relationship
one,
was never
good on you. Two, like, I mean, people are gonna shoot the shot regardless, right? You can be in a perfect relationship and there's people shooting their shots, right? Like,
Facts.
so, I mean, I can see how like exposing your flaws of your relationship can
Opens
be
up opportunities.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna take the opportunity anyway, right? You could be like, I don't know, man, like
yeah, you could be the happiest person in a relationship posting your
and then
significant other
yeah, and then
every
you're like, yo,
day.
let me see your DMs, and you just got mad unopened
Yeah.
DMs and dick pics from dudes, and you're like, yo, I've never once said we had a bad relationship that I deserve.
That's true.
Dick
Guys
pics.
are just
But-
scumbags.
Guys just here's my dick.
We don't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
but
can
if
see
you're a
that.
dude posting quotes, like, I mean, if that's your friend, I would be like, yo, just
Good?
yeah, see what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's awkward, but I think once you have that conversation multiple times, at least for me, it's easier to have a conversation, right? Like to ask the first person to help someone like one time is hard. Like
Damn, you should have hit her up. Be like, yo,
Word.
you good?
No, I'm not doing that.
You're more close to her than I am.
No, but I'm in no position to
But-
give any type of relationship advice.
but you don't have to see that's the thing. Like, so there's the thing where people sometimes just need someone to vent,
Right.
right?
Nice.
And then just let them rock and be like, yo, this is what's happening. Blah
Yeah,
blah.
you're
blah.
a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
No, I'm not at all. Like, but at the same time,
No,
like,
I'm just joking.
it's sometimes really hard to do that. Like I remember when I first started trying to hear people, I would try to relate to them and be like, yeah, this happened to me too. And later on, someone was like, yo, that was kind of fucked up that you did that. And I was like, what you mean? I was trying to relate, and they were like, no, like
They're going through something right now.
they're going through something
They don't
you-
wanna hear
and you-
about-
Yeah,
yeah.
and you're kind of putting shit on them. I'm like, oh my bad.
Yeah.
So like that's why now I think I forgot it was a video somewhere where they were like, one of the best things you do in type of like trying to help somebody is ask them like, do you need someone to listen to you? Do you need advice? And then from there you can move on. And it was super helpful. Like like that helps most of my conversations. Like, yo, what do you need me to do, right? Because I sometimes I tell people like, I just need you to listen. Like, I'm not really trying to ask for advice because
Damn, that's a really good advice.
yeah, like so because it allows the other person to speak freely, like because you're not
Yeah.
gonna, no one's gonna interrupt you. So that's kind of like how at least I've watched a few videos and talking about that. And it's helped a lot. Like I'm like, all right, if you want to vent, like I know some people say that and then don't understand that venting is you not saying shit.
Yeah.
Like, no passing, no judgment, like whatever.
Right.
Even if you're a scumbag, right? Like everyone needs to be a scumbag sometimes. So it's like, I bet.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think now that, especially now that I think we're getting older, I think now mostly if somebody does need to vent, I don't, especially with like I said, I'm not in any position to give out any relationship advice whatsoever. But I'm just there to listen. Like, hey,
Yeah.
if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here, and that's about it. But I think me mentally, because I guess it's always been like that, where it's like I'll figure it out. Like I'll deal with it on my own. I think us as men, we do that a lot also. Like, yo, whatever this shit is, we don't
We'll
really
deal with
share it with other people. We just like we'll figure it out. We'll play a Call of Duty game and we'll be out. We'll be better after this. Like it's
But we're not.
That's
Sometimes we're not better after it. We kind of just like all
We're
right, we
not.
just push it
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Push it under the rug. or whatever,
yeah. But I that's just the way that I guess I have been thinking. Where it's just like, yo, maybe other people are like that too. Like, why even bother?
Well, and that's kind of what happens. At least for me, I think I noticed that if I just like take my view of it, like yo, like you said, like oh, I'm not in the best position to provide because of my whatever.
Yeah.
But like in some cases, you might be the perfect person, right? Because you may felt like oh, I was him at one point, and I did that. So this is where I'm coming from, right? Like it might give them a view on it, and not saying that you would give advice, it would just be like a viewpoint because sometimes people are stuck in their own way. So it's like, you know, it is what it is.
Like this is how I handle it. Kind
yeah,
of thing.
like what if like they're bitching about like, yo, every time I take a shit, he's like all in my face talking about me, and I'm just like trying to push one out. Like,
yo, taking a shit with your significant other
It's wild.
is wild.
it's
to me.
not.
It's not wild to you,
That's
Nah.
wild to me, bro.
dude.
I don't know
I'd
if-
be like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Hell
So-
yeah.
I have an issue wiping in front of the significant, like, but taking a shit, like, yo, do whatever you gotta do. Like, I grew up again, 5 people in the house, 1 bathroom,
Yeah.
and at one point, like, there people were like, yo, I'm coming in. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta take a shower. I'm like, all right. So I'm just like in the corner, just like trying to take a and that's just how it happens. So it's like I'm not really weirded out by it. Like it's not people are just like again. I'm not saying like your significant other's not like, yo, let me see it come out of your ass. Like that's wild, right?
Get
But
the
like-
fuck out of here.
But if you're just like
Turtle
going,
roll.
you're just doing your shit. Like if
Yeah.
they're willing to stand the smell of your shit, like
Yeah.
whatever. Like who gives a fuck? Like
That's real love right there.
I'm good. I don't need that kind of love. Like, yo, if you're in the bathroom, you're in the bathroom. If I'm in the bathroom, I'm in
I
the
do have an
bathroom.
issue when like if anyone was like, yo, leave the door open. I'm like, I'm not leaving the door open.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy.
I like if I shit, like I don't care if no one's home, that door still closes.
yeah,
Facts.
facts.
Yo,
Yeah,
that is 100% true.
Facts.
I don't care if I'm the only one home. That door still closes
'Cause
and
what-
locks and locks.
Because what happens if someone comes in the house and you're
Yeah.
like, they're just seeing you like,
you're freaking mid-wipe. You're like mid-wipe.
oh, I'll be there in a second, homie. Like, nah, the door's closed.
Yo,
I
but
just-
that's what you did to me in fucking in Mexico. You fucking guy.
What's your
Yo, Maz, what do you want to drink?
But there was no lock on that door.
No, there was no lock, no fan, no nothing, man.
Oh yeah.
My man, I was over there trying to be quiet. Steve, yo, Maz, what kind of drink do you want? Mad loud. His butler's in here trying to get our bottle. And he was uncomfortable too.
I give a fuck.
Because I'm pretty sure he thought we were gay staying at that resort. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Because I was changing at the same time. Like, yo, what food you want?
Because you guys share the room together.
Yeah. When you say it like
You didn't have to do it, yeah, with your
I share with my
brother.
brother.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
they don't
same
know
thing.
that.
They don't know that.
He's my brother.
Who had the room to Eugene had the room
Eugene
to
had
himself.
himself,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Scumbag.
Fucking guy.
Yo,
Yo, I ran into Eugene at the barbershop.
Did you?
Yeah, I took my son to get a haircut, and Eugene's just standing there all mopey and sad. And I was like, yo, what happened? He's like, I'm waiting for my barber.
He goes to Danny, right?
Yeah, he goes to Danny. Yeah. He's
It
like,
must
"I'll
be, it must be nice to have here.
Word.
It is.
Damn.
So many options.
I mean, I didn't get a haircut in like 2. Yo, my shit is wild, bro. But it's okay. I'm letting this thing grow out and see how life goes.
And see how life
And
goes.
see how
You,
life
you gonna
goes.
just like get a ponytail and shit like that?
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get a ponytail.
Yo, so
Never say never.
yeah, so
No.
you mentioned like we were talking about the bathroom and you
Yeah.
whatever.
He's like, speaking of showers,
Yeah. Yo, you said you used 2 towels?
Yes.
I forgot about
all right,
Yeah.
all right. Please explain to our listeners
Like, it's a
what
must
you
2
mean.
towels?
Say it again.
Use it's a must to like the idea of a single towel is just like not feasible.
No, if I don't have 2 towels, of course I'll do the upper body first and lower body second, right? But if I'm at my house, I have 2 sets of towels in the bathroom and my robe all the time, right? One for your lower part, which is the darker towel, and that's how I know because he was like, "Yo, how do you know which one is what?" So the darker towels are always for my.
but why are they darker?
Yeah, because
it's
do
easier
you
to-
not friggin' clean yourself properly
No,
after
you
the shower?
do. You do clean yourself, right? I get that, but
I have a phobia that
But-
I like no matter how well I clean that something's gonna happen.
I think I take a shower almost
You
twice
get
a
pink eye
day.
from a towel.
I need to.
No,
first of all,
I'm not saying the towel. I'm just saying like even white sheets that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, wet underwear scares me.
Like I'm like, yo, I know I'm clean, but if it's
just
not.
in case one of
Yeah.
those wet ones come out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like especially growing up and you were like you went to someone's house and like they're like, oh, okay, let's get comfortable. I'm like, I'm not taking my underwear off.
Wait, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
what are you talking about?
You at
Talking
your
about
homeboy's house?
sleepovers?
No,
Taking
it's
underwear
not a
off?
dude's house.
Oh.
I just-
because if it was sleepovers, we need to have a serious conversation.
Yeah. I never had
Let's get
sleepovers.
comfortable.
I never did sleepovers.
Okay.
Yo, but having 2 towels is wild.
It's
Because
not.
yo, you go in the shower
No,
and
I-
hopefully you're using some kind of like a washcloth or like a loofah or
I
something
have
like
an
that.
exfoliate. What is it? Exfoliating cloth.
Exfoliating.
Exfoliating
Yeah.
cloth.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
I have 2 of them. One for my upper body, one for my lower body.
I
What's
mean,
up?
it makes sense.
No, I actually do have 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
So why
but-
wouldn't you apply that? Because I just came out the shower. I get it. I'm clean, but I'm also wiping my balls and wiping my ass with a towel. Why would I go back
we
and
need to
wipe
have
my
a fucking
face?
poll.
But why are you going from bottom up?
I'm not. But sometimes you don't know. Sometimes, okay. So this is what I do exactly.
Are you like hammered? You're like, I don't know what's happening today.
No, because when you come out, especially at nighttime, right? My routine is I take a shower, I come out, I brush my teeth. While I'm brushing my teeth, I have my towel wrapped around me and my robe on. But sometimes when you and I have music,
wait.
So
What?
before
You have it over here.
You have your
Yeah.
you have your towel and your robe. You know your robe is supposed to be.
no, this is a towel robe.
what's a towel robe?
It's supposed to dry your upper body. You put it on. You put
So
it on. It's,
so-
it's
so
a towel.
it
so
doesn't
it's a
dry your
midriff.
lower body.
It's a midriff.
A midriff?
Yeah,
no,
just
no,
it
it
just
goes.
it stops at your
goes-
belly button?
No, it goes. Fuck you. I don't have a tank top fucking robe. No, it goes up to my knees. Fucking assholes.
right below the boobs.
Nah,
That's where it
but
goes.
you know what's funny? I stole this from the first time. That robe I stole from the first time I went to. No, the second time I went to Mexico, because
Okay.
I was like, "Yo, this robe is amazing," because they had it in the bathroom, and it's like a towel. It's the texture and everything
Yeah.
is like a towel.
It's rough too, right?
It's rough,
Yeah.
and you just put it on.
I like it.
and then it fucking dries up your whole upper body, right? So I'm doing that. I'm brushing my
But it
teeth.
could do your legs too.
yeah.
So
But that's
wait,
so
wait, wait.
awkward.
And-
So you're saying that you
and
use
they
the
can do
robe
your
as a
prives.
towel because you said you have a towel on the bottom and then you throw the robe on top.
Yes.
So you haven't used the upper body towel.
I
as
do
yet.
because sometimes it only comes halfway, right? Like not
So
not
so
up
you're
and
using
down.
it just on your V cut.
No,
It's for little people. It's a robe for little
so
people.
it gets my back and it gets my arms,
Is it a
right?
kid's robe you have on?
No, it's an adult sized robe.
It's just like
Fuck
up
with
to
me.
here.
No, it's up to my knees.
I'm still
Gotcha,
trying to
gotcha.
figure out. I'm still trying to figure out why you're wearing a towel with a robe.
So you got three. You got
Three.
two towels
Thank
and
you.
the robe.
And
do
the
you
robe.
understand? Like a robe is supposed to cover your whole shit, like from your knees upward.
Yeah, but motherfucker, you're gonna have to take the flap and rub underneath your leg to do this. You
He's
know how
using the
uncomfortable
robe
it
as a
is?
towel.
why
Thank
are you
you.
using the robe as a towel?
Because it's a robe towel.
No,
you put it
you
on.
just called it that.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh my
You
God.
guys are drawing yourself that well.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not.
I am.
I would say 80% dry.
and
Yeah.
I moisturize.
I'm like
I mean,
I don't
yeah, but-
moisturize because I forget, and then I feel weird because I'm like
I only moisturize in the wintertime because then my skin gets itchy.
you like to be moist in the winter.
Yeah, and plus when you moisturize, your
That
skin is
would-
You like the lube?
and when you moisturize, your skin is supposed to
You
be
lubed up?
like 20% wet. It's not supposed to be like completely dry.
Yeah.
When you
yeah,
moisturize.
to moisturize, you have to your skin has to be wet and damp.
Do you know that?
No, I don't know that. I
Now
dry
you do.
I dry myself and then I
you
lotion or
use a-
oil.
It
Do you
seals
also
in.
So you don't moisturize.
do you also use a blow dryer to make sure you're extra dry?
Not for my body, for my hair I do. What's up now?
I could picture Maz just blow drying down there like
Steven seen me. I blow dry my hair in Mexico.
That's okay.
I thought that was coming.
You just said that you would blow dry your nuts.
Not my
And then
nuts.
Steve's like,
Steven?
you didn't vouch that it's
Please
dry.
clip that.
It's
Please
dry.
clip that.
It's dry as well.
No, that's
Nah.
not what I meant.
Wait, I do
my
have
hair.
a picture of you blow drying your nuts.
What the fuck?
I was blow drying my pants because we spilled a drink on it. That's different. I'm not butt ass naked blow drying my nut. Anyway, so I have two towels, one for my lower body, one for my upper body, and that's because I don't want to wipe my balls and then
But
immediately
you
wipe
failed
my
to mention
face.
the robe towel, which is the main towel.
That's not a towel.
Wait. So you put it on and then you're drying yourself while it's on, so it's like
No.
half-
So hit.
half exposed.
Okay, water is off.
It's up.
I open the glass door. I put the robe on. I take the dark towel. I wrap it around myself. I come outside. I'm not rubbing. I'm not wiping. I'm not doing nothing. I put toothpaste on my toothbrush and I brush my teeth. After that, I take off the towel, the robe. I take the towel and I wipe myself off at the top. Hang the towel back. Take the bottom towel that I was already wrapped around. Finish drying off the bottom, and then I'm done.
Now my question is, how often do you wash the bottom towel?
Once a week. Sunday. Sunday's my laundry day.
So between 1 week,
Yeah.
that bottom towel, you're saying just does the bottom part.
Yes.
So you're saying that it's after how many showers you take a week?
Every day.
Every day.
Twice.
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 Right. So that's
14.
14 showers. So you're saying 14 showers. You don't think that towel's gonna be dirty?
That's why I wash it on Sunday. So by
You ever think to yourself
Monday.
like how we
I'm just trying to fuck with you.
how we do everything backwards? Like there was a Reddit where it was like, yo, what is like one of the best like profound weird life hacks there was, and it was like a Russian dude, and he was like, my dad told me that you should wash your hands before you use the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
I heard that.
and someone told me that too. Like, and
Yeah,
I was
I've heard
like,
that.
"Yo, what you mean?" And they were like, "Yo, you just touched mad shit. Now you're about to touch your nuts and like your dick and just like piss.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna wash your
And then
hands.
you're gonna wash your hands." He's
Afterward,
like, "If
yeah.
anything, your
Wash your hands
your
before,
dick
yeah.
is mad clean.
Because it's been in your underwear all fucking
Yeah,
day.
it hasn't been touching anything." And I was just like, "That's fucking smart as fuck."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes a lot
but
of
I
sense.
don't go to the urinal and fucking just grab my shit and be like, don't go anywhere.
Yo, how do you take a piss again? What do
Yeah,
you?
what the fuck was
I
that?
got a big dick. Don't go anywhere.
don't go running away. We're at this stall.
Yo, let's leave it to Rad see you.
You gotta be ready to run to the back.
Don't look over there.
Oh my god. All right, fine. Speaking of backwards, do you get how do you get what's your routine for shampoo? How do you body wash and shampoo?
Motherfucker,
We're
I have no hair.
bald.
I'm bald.
Fine.
So I found out that
I
you're
do
not
use
supposed to shampoo.
though.
You're not
On
supposed.
your beard?
You're not supposed to shampoo every day. Apparently, like
Every other day.
yeah. So I shampoo every other day. I have conditioner.
But
Top
do
down.
you top down?
Top
Okay,
down.
cool. Because there's people out there that be washing their bodies and then put shampoo on their hair.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you get a little dirty, but I mean, it's not anything crazy.
But it defeats the purpose, though.
Yo, people who take baths defeat the purpose. Like you're just soaking in your dirt.
But they take a shower first and then a bath.
How do you know?
I'm just assuming. I never checked in the bath.
Riyad's in the corner.
He was
Let
very
me see what he
passionate
do.
about that. He
Word.
was like, yo,
He's
I
like,
always wanted
He was
to
like,
take
he's
a
my
bath.
lady friend does this. I know she takes a shower. I
But-
never asked.
But some people do that to decompress. Like they'll have Epsom salt and stuff like that. Like I know women that would just take a bath and just a bath alone.
I would take a
because-
bath if I could.
yo,
I think
taking
I
a
would
bath
take a
is
bath,
nice,
too.
man. Like you're
I
in there
don't-
with
I don't-
candles, some nice music playing.
Again, because of my phobia, right? Like I'm just like, nah. No matter how much I clean my ass, I don't feel like it's that clean that I can sit in it
Mhm.
and just be in that water and whatever.
No, I would definitely hop out the tub, let the water drain, and just do the
The shower
rinse down
afterwards?
Yeah, let it rinse down. But I'm not standing there for 20 minutes. I'm just like washing it all
But
off.
why
and-
wouldn't you wash it off first? Shower, like that's the thing. Like I'm just like, and I feel weird too because it's like I don't know. I the whole idea just seems so.
I kind of wish I had a bathtub
Weird.
now.
I don't have any bathtubs in the house.
Damn.
I really don't
I
know
have,
shit.
I have a bathtub, but
Alright.
I don't.
I'm
don't
gonna
use
come
that
over to your
one.
house one day.
Let me know.
Like some of them like kind of cool, but like I feel like I should be wearing like swimming trunks in them.
Mm,
But that's just me because I'm weird.
I
You know,
want to.
some people have like jets and shit in their tub.
I want to try.
Yeah.
I want to try a bath bomb. I heard it explodes down there.
I've never tried it, but I've gotten
It's the
one
first time it would
for
be.
Zahir.
You reached the explosion stage.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
It feels nice on your nuts.
what is this exfoliation going on?
It goes back to your youth. Like, oh, I remember when this exploded the first time.
I don't know because you're the one that was going to sleepovers with your tiny whities on.
Right after basketball.
Oh, that was I never slept over.
Right.
This is mad weird.
Right.
My mom wouldn't let she wouldn't let any like me sleep over anyone's house.
Sleepovers.
It was mad weird.
Oh man.
Weird thing.
Yo, but do you
Yeah.
guys listen to music
Yes.
in the shower?
Not anymore.
No.
Like I tried, but it's like a hassle. And like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
mean,
I listen to music all the time.
not all the time. Like maybe when I take a shower, I would say 50% of the time.
mine's
Sometimes-
like
sometimes-
5%.
I'm
Maybe.
just, I'm
But
just
your
super
shower
lazy.
has a speaker on top.
Cool.
no,
Yes.
the fan has a speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's mad. It's mad.
But you have to do mad work. So
you
like, yeah.
you have to connect. It doesn't connect right away. You have to connect it. You have to
Yeah.
pick a song and I pick a mix,
You
and
gotta
then I
pick
have
a
to do all this
playlist.
Oh,
stuff.
I got a shower playlist.
Nah.
Damn, nah.
So when I shower, I straight up monologue the whole time. Like, yeah, I pretend like I'm.
In a movie?
Oh, like
Nah,
you're, like
like-
you're the singer.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
karaoke.
no, not that.
No,
That's
I
not-
know. I can't
He
all the
says
time.
monologue.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, if I become the president, this is gonna be the platform I run on.
That's wild.
If
I'm an independent.
Actually, yeah, I do have some crazy shower
I
thoughts.
redo arguments like, nah, I should have said that shit. Like, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, if this happened, like, oh, this I'm gonna do like all this weird shit, and like an hour later, I'm like, yo, I've been in the shower for too long.
Yo,
I seen
It's
a
been 3
meme where
hours.
it was like your shampoo bottles are like hearing your arguments, like, oh.
Yo, this is gonna sound crazy, but sometimes I feel like the shower is mad therapeutic for me. Like sometimes I would just sit. I have a stand-up shower. I would sit and just let the water like run through.
Yo,
Do you guys
can
do that?
You
No.
feel confident that your floors are that
Nah, my floor's
Yeah.
in the shower.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
clean? Like,
Oh.
even if I clean it, I'm like, nah, man, I don't feel
Nah.
like
But
sitting.
I
on
clean.
The
I
floor.
clean on Sundays is my cleaning day.
Because you
Cleaning
sit
day.
down on your ass. Like, so again, like I'm just weird. I'm just like, I don't feel
But
like
he's
putting
in
my.
his robe in the shower. too.
I have my bro. Fuck you, Riyad.
he goes in fully
Imagine.
clothed.
You use your robe in the shower?
I don't. He's
because,
fucking around.
because it's a towel robe.
Wait,
It is towel roll.
why don't you just dry before you put the robe on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I do.
I've gotten used to it
Like,
because the towel. So the robe dries my back already, so I don't have to do any like scrubbing, or I don't have to do any like towel. You know when you have to take the towel and dry your back, I don't have to do that.
That's
That
my
shit has
favorite
already
part.
done that.
Yeah.
I don't even dry my back like that.
I don't think I've ever used a robe
Yo,
before.
he just comes out the shower dripping wet.
dripping wet.
Just puts on
right into the
clothes.
bed. Right into the bed. Like,
Nah. I just like I dry my hair first, right, and then like I then my face. No, my face first, hair, and then I'm like I just like kind of like
do a little.
like I just like it. No, not even that. I just put it on my back, right, and just like slide it off, so it's like it's not.
What the fuck was that?
He was wee weeing over here. Dry my armpits.
I was doing the
The
back.
squeaks?
The squeaks.
Yeah, dry my armpits, and then I just like dry like my chest, and then put the robe and just keep going. Like, it's sometimes annoying when I'm like trying to put my boxes on and my legs are still wet. And I'm like, yo, fuck it, whatever. They'll figure it out.
That's nuts. No, I call myself.
That's nuts.
That's nuts. That is nuts. I caught myself the other day. Like I was in
Being
the shower
nuts?
for no. I mean I catch my nuts all the time, but
Why are they falling?
Pick him up.
I'm getting old, bro. What you want me to do? But I was in the shower for almost 2 hours, and you guys know
Oh my
I
God.
take cold showers. Yo, my
That's what I was gonna say. That's the crazy part.
Bro, my fingers were numb, bro. Like when I tell you, I lost I was monologuing in my head. But when you know, I overthink a lot. I was in the shower for almost like 2 hours, bro.
in freezing cold water.
It wasn't once you're in the cold, you don't feel it anymore.
Like for me, the reason I know I need to get out of the shower is when I ran out of the hot water,
Yeah. Same.
and I have like a 50-gallon drum, like the thing, and to run out of that water is intense. I'm like, oh shit, I've been here for mad long.
No, I mean I take cold showers, so I don't feel it. But I was numb. Like I was like, oh shit,
All right.
I've been here for way too long.
Before
I feel
before
like
we
that's
end it,
dangerous.
before we end it, how
Probably.
long should a proper shower last?
20
A,
minutes.
Yeah.
proper shower?
Yeah, like because sometimes you do a quick shower. He's like, all right, bet.
I can fully shower under 5 minutes.
Like I have to go out somewhere really fast. I have to go out somewhere and I'm late, and let me just hop in the shower really fast. But like getting home from work, like a regular day shower.
I think 15 to 20 minutes is a
My
good
showers are
shower.
usually
Mine's like
15
30
minutes.
minute showers. Like
30-minute showers.
yeah,
Damn.
mine's a 30-minute shower.
Yeah.
Like I'm usually done in like 10
5 minutes. Yeah.
and the rest I'm just chilling in the water.
The rest, I'm the president. I'm the
Just
president of the United
running for
States.
No, because like for me, I'm like, yo, I would just pretend that I was gonna take all this money from like the people that like, oh, you know,
I'm taking people's
I'm
money.
gonna slide this paper with the number of
yeah,
the
like,
number
oh,
on
did you
it.
take this? I'm like, I bet I'll fight for you, and then like, psych, give that money to the people, that all the poor people. Like, I take this shit. You can work on it.
Oh my
They're
god.
like, oh, but you said you're gonna help the gas company. Like, I don't give a fuck about gas.
I got
I got a Tesla.
I got solar panels, bitch.
What are you saying, Ree? How long a proper shower should last?
My showers are usually 15 minutes, but 20 minutes if I want to.
Even when you lived in Florida.
I don't know. That's when I was listening to music. I had my Bose in there and shit, so I didn't even have a clock in there, so I don't know how long those showers lasted. Actually, I had a bathtub. I never took a bath. Fuck.
Damn.
I think
With
if-
the
I was
jet-
always scared in Florida though that like a freaking like lizard or something or a snake would just come out of the. So I wouldn't even like
And
turn
rip
my
your
back
butthole out
to
of place?
the.
Yeah.
Huh?
Rip your ball
Yeah,
out of
rip
place.
my butthole
Here
out
comes
of
the
place. Whenever that song came on, I was like, next, nope, this is not shower.
This is not shower.
It's not shower music.
This is not shower.
I think that's
Alright.
good.
Yeah, go ahead, Ara. Hit that D. Pause.
Whoa,
Hit that
wait.
D. Hey,
Damn.
yo. Pause.
On that note,
Yeah.
Riyad,
Yo,
Oh, shout out to Essence House for
Word.
always.
Word.
always supporting us.
Yeah. It was a fun episode. It was. I think it was actually one of our the clip that she reposted or she accepted. It was like 1,000 something views. So shout out to Ramila.
shout out
Our money.
our
Word.
money. I
Yeah.
thought you said our money.
All right, send us out, Ree.
Go ahead, man.
Word. Thanks for joining us. Episode 19. We'll be back again 2 weeks. So look out for that. And now
Episode
we're
20.
Episode 20.
episode 20. It's a big one. We've been
Yeah.
grinding, like we said.
Yeah, and we hit our goal. We hit 100.
Word, we hit our
YouTube
Resi.
subscribers.
Yeah.
Time to cough with that money.
Word.
The downside is that we don't know who
the
actually.
people are.
So
So
if
Yeah,
Arif
sure.
owes you money, just reach out to him.
No, I owe one person $4. That's all I know.
No, you owe Beans and Taylor $4. Shout out to Taylor, man. She always supports us.
yeah. Taylor's always been
Yeah,
like supporting
shout
us,
out to Taylor.
she only subscribed after I said $4. Come on, Taylor.
No, she
Come on,
subscribed and resubscribed.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do that?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
No, we can't
Not
do
anymore.
that.
It's already past 100. Nice
Trying to
try.
make that money.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into the music picks of the week.
Yes, sir.
No, you let it rock.
Let it rock. After the air horn is when you press it again.
Yo, Riyad, what is the car information of the week? What do we need to know with the snow coming?
Yes. Oh, also, happy birthday to Steven. I know it's
shit.
early. We can't
Happy
end the
early
episode
birthday.
without
We will release the day after my birthday.
day after your birthday. But happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Perfect timing. We out
No, press it again.
now.
Now press it.
Yes. Yeah.
Who we starting the music picks with?
I got mine.
I
So my pick of the week